Be a dear and wipe your feet before you come in.
Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them back, we'd need an army. The only place that still had one was Three Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world. Conquered most of it even. Now they rest on their laurels, rich off the fortune in black powder under the Kneeling Keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Rit. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
Right. Which way to Rid?
We've barely had time to set up camp. At least get some food in you first.
The Coalition needs that army, Baz. The sooner we get them the help they need, the better.
Can you hold on until I've checked your axe and gun?
They're fine, Baz. I need to...
Just needs a bit of wood, iron, and sulfur. Won't even take a minute. Saw the materials I made piled up over there. Get them for me, will you?
I'll just take this.
Right there. Let me take a look. The trail ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
You know people in the Kneeling Keep.
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when I'm done, all right?
Don't take too long.
You didn't sleep last night? Or the night before that?
Well, I couldn't. Not with you scampering about.
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm all right. The bridge is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right.
What a pleasant surprise.
What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe?
Mostly, yes.
Souls below! I could get used to this.
You might just have to.
Halt, Outlander! State your purpose!
I need to see the judges. It's urgent Coalition business.
The Coalition has been declared an enemy of the Kneeling Keep.
Since when? Why?
For heretical possession and use of black powder weapons being an affront to Ramuha, goddess of the peaks. Do not resist.
This is ridiculous. You can't do this.
Bailiff, restrain her. Stop her in Ramuha's name!
Was that?
They mentioned Ramuha, another god. She must have also escaped Dawn when the barrier fell.
Another one. I let out another one, and the knights are on her side already. I have to stop her, Enki. Before I can get to Uru, I have to stop her.
Perhaps Baz fared better. This is as good a place to rest as any.
Blessed day, Elder.
Take them down, Nor. Persist, Nor.
There's another god. She's in the peaks already.
It's worse than that. Ramuha's in the Kneeling Keep itself. No one's allowed in there anymore except her and the judges. Coming here was a mistake. We need to leave. Try somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere. Not while Ramuha's wreaking havoc at the peaks.
What about you, Enki? Are you going to let her drag you into this?
Not to my death, certainly. But I share her sentiment.
Well, you aren't going to get anything done unless you get into Rit. And the city is swarming with knights. We need someone to sneak us in. And I know just the one. His name is Young, former forge master of the keep. Last I heard, he'd hold up in Mudfish, but every road to it is blocked.
Like that's ever stopped us. All I need is a barrel of black powder and I can breach through.
There's a fort down the road. If the knights have been confiscating black powder, they'll definitely have a stash there.
You asked for it.
Switch weapons. On your feet, Nor.
Get ready.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's mine, is what it is. It's madness. Why would they take away all the black powder?
If black powder can tear down the barrier at dawn, it can harm a god. Ramuha is simply eliminating a threat. This will be...
Sure beats walking.
Just a little loud.
Killing's dirty work, Enki. I only do it because I have to.
I see. Then, how should I kill Ramuha when we get to her?
Quick as you can. Back of the head or straight to the heart.
No matter what.
No matter what.
This is as good a place to rest as any. You all right?
Find it.
You and Baz are close. He's your father, correct?
I had a father. A mother, too. Lost them a few months after the dead invaded. If Baz hadn't found me, I'd have followed them right after.
How odd. Your only life thanks to the kindness of a stranger.
Don't gods do that?
Not by our own volition.
Ready when you are.
See? Looks like you're a natural. No escape for you. Is that all? Those bandits fought and died for these baubles.
Way of the world. They thought we'd build to get them in the first place.
And now they're yours? Or will you give them back?
It's not that simple, Enki. I see you kept busy. What are those target dummies for?
This. Thought you'd need the practice.
Where in the pits did you find a musket?
Bandit. Tried to mug me when I was going through the back roads. You haven't used one of those in a while, have you?
Been up close and personal for too long, I guess.
Then you're long past due for a refresher. Right. Now ready, musket. Take aim. That's it.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Give it a couple more tries, just to be sure. That's my girl. That should do it. Got something else for you, too. Before I forget, here's a breaching bell. Can never have enough of those.
What would I ever do without you, Baz?
Learn to climb, for one.
How about some Sebo?
No time for that, sorry.
Some Sebo to pass the time, Zapper.
I'd love to, but I gotta run.
Fancy some Sib.
Hey, me. My legs are killing me. Cover for me while I lay down, will ya?
Persist, Nor.
They were this cult that started when the dead invaded. Preached about curing death. I knew they were insane, but they were never dangerous before. Come on, then.
Switch weapons. Found anything worthwhile?
I've got a bad feeling about this place. Nothing left. I'll just take this. I'll cherish this.
No escape for you.
Let's try the coffee shop. Maybe the Forge Master's there.
Those below. It's the Coalition.
Forge Master Young. Baz sent me.
The old hound's still alive. And whining for favors. I've been run out of my home by nights and wrangled by bandits for a month, Sapper. If you aren't here to help, I've no use for you.
We just need a way to get into Rit, Forge Master.
Well, good luck with that.
She could prove her worth yet. Over here. I might have something that could help you change the Forge Master's mind. Maybe lift his spirits, too. He certainly needs that.
Go on, good host. I'm all ears.
Master has called Mudfish home forever, but everything that's happened has left it in a sorry state.
I'm not much of a craftsman.
There's a local carpenter that needs some help. I'm sure she'll find some use for you. Stay safe out there. I might have something that could help you.
Go on, good host. I'm all ears. Get the fire going for me.
The Forge Master's a hard one, isn't he?
You're the one that drove the bandits away, aren't you? First bit of peace we've had in weeks.
Just doing my part?
Nonsense. You gave us back our home. All that's left of those bandits are their stinking banners. Can't stand to look at them.
I can help with that.
You will? Let me point them out for you. Save you some time.
I'd give those bastard bandits what for if it weren't for my bum leg.
Never gets old.
Here we go.
You there? Are you with the Coalition? Any news from Dawn?
Careful with the landing. This could
Together. Never gets old. A blessing. Thank you.
I'd give those bastard bandits what for if it weren't for my bum leg.
Good riddance to bad rags.
We should give the carpenter the good news.
The Forge Master's a hard one, isn't he?
Thank mercy for you. It means a lot to us. A job well done requires a proper reward. Here, you know, thugs like those bandits like to put up their banners all over the place. I'm sure the people would appreciate you taking them down wherever you find them.
I'll keep an eye out. Let's hope that changes the Forge Master's mind.
What'll it be? The usual?
Clean all talk. And that's a good sign.
All we need is a way to get into Rit, Forge Master. Then we'll be out of your hair.
You did all this just to throw your life away. The Peaks have gone mad, and Rit's the reason for it. If you go in there, the best you can hope for is a mock trial and a hanging.
They'll have to catch me first.
Is that so? Have it your way. There's a sulfur miner's town upriver called Whitebridge. You can cut into Rit from there. Except some awful thing from below has burst into the hamlet. Looks like nothing I've ever seen. All fire and brimstone. The coward knights won't stand up to it. No one will.
Well, I'm not a knight, Forge Master. And I'm certainly not a coward. We'll take care of it.
You. As in, your company. Because that's what it would take to bring it down. Otherwise, don't bother me. I've enough on my plate already.
Okay, we need to go.
I'd give those bastard bandits one ball if it weren't for my bum leg.
You shouldn't have volunteered. Do you have any idea what you're going up against?
No, but it's got you quaking.
The Revenant feeds from the magic of the Great Below itself. It enslaves the dead and corrupts everything around it. We should find another way into the city.
Think of it like a trial run. If we can kill one of those things, we can take on Ramaha.
You'd risk your life for a measure of strength.
Only way to be sure.